Today's the day I'm one proud gardener. The season's coming to an end and fall is upon us. All the plants are starting to cut back on production, but I wanted to come out today and make one final push to get as much off these plants as I could, and I did just that. I got a little bit of everything, and I want to show you what I picked. I guess first of all, here's a pan around of the garden. Haven't been out here too much and the weeds are starting to take over, but that's okay because I can still navigate and pick what I need to pick. And as you can see here, I lined up all the stuff that I got, starting here in the front. Picked a bunch of tomatoes off my plants. They're all just kind of dying back here. But I got a nice collection. Might try to freeze some of these up and use them over the winter. And then moving on, these are my Romas. Unfortunately, don't have too many of those. I used everything that I could for my sauce, and everything's kind of just dilapidated and dying back, so not a whole lot of opportunity there. My peppers, got a lot of small peppers growing, but I did pick some of the ones here that were decent sized, so I'd like to take some rice and sauce and make some stuffed peppers with these. But there are other ones on here, so that's exciting, and I'll be able to get some more off that in the future. Moving down here, we got the banana peppers, and these are growing quite well. There's a whole bunch of these coming on as well. I don't know if I can maybe find some. Actually down here, there's some more, so there's plenty of opportunity inside these banana peppers. Pretty awesome. Next we move down to the beets. You may recognize these from earlier in the season. I picked these ones at a more reasonable time and they're all just the right size, so I'd like to do some more jarred beets with these, and I should be able to get a couple jars out of what I have there, so that's kind of nice. And then lastly, my carrots. I've been waiting all year growing these things to get as big as I could, and this is what I ended with. Got some decent sized carrots here actually. A lot of these ended up breaking when I was picking them out. They're just jammed in there so good that I did get the bottom half of most of them, so that's not too bad, and I have a little bit of carrots, so I'm going to look some recipes up and see what I can make with those. As you can see, this area through here is a little scary with the weeds, but we get back to my corn. The corn that I planted from the cups has pretty much died off, and I kind of let that go. I'm going to let this for the chickens. You can see what this looks like. Some of the animals have gotten after it, but the chickens will go crazy on that. And the good news is I still have this corn back here, and I think it's just about ready to be picked, and I got lots of ears on there, and this is my first successful year with corn, and I'm quite happy about that. Over here I got some onions. Here's my best onion that I grew this year. Not too bad, a lot of smaller ones, but you make do with what you have. Unfortunately, the onions are all covered in weeds as well. And then we make our way over here through what is just a small path, and the beans are pretty much done for the year, but the cucumbers, they just keep coming. I think that's my best crop this year was the cucumbers. They just grow like crazy, and there's even more out here that I haven't picked. I just picked the best ones. And here's some bigger ones that I'm probably just going to give to the chickens as well. They're eating pretty good these days. And of course, what garden update would be complete without a pumpkin update? We got a couple of them out here. Here's one of my pumpkins. Not too big, but it'll get there. Gonna wait till fall. One of my other pumpkins over here. It's like a bit of a scavenger hunt trying to find them. That one's growing. I have another one back here. So there's one. And I think there's some more back here. Right there's one. That's a decent size one there. I'm really happy with that. I guess that's about it, but I'll take what I can get. Lastly, here on the fence I have some naturally growing beans. These grew from seeds that were planted last year, and I'll probably give some of these to the chickens, but they're doing quite well in here. And then some of them are kind of turning yellow, so they're definitely going to go to the chickens. There you go, that's my garden harvest for today. Got my lucky basket and all my stuff in it, and then I got the beets on the side. It makes me so happy to have grown all this. I started this whole garden from nothing, and this is what you get when you put some time and effort into something and you work hard. You get to reap the benefits. And I love the idea of grocery shopping in my backyard. I like the idea of knowing all this food is more or less organic. It's not certified, but I've never sprayed it with anything. It's completely healthy for me, and it's something that I can put away for the winter, and it's a great feeling. I say it in all the videos, and I'll say it in this one again. If you have the ability to start a garden, even if it's a very small one, I recommend doing it because it's something that will pay off in a number of ways. So thank you for watching this garden harvest. It'll probably be one of the last ones of the year, but this won't be the last garden video of the year because there's still a lot more to do out here. So thanks for watching, and I'll have another video up here soon.